Knieskoppsheim is how I would pronounce this. Is right. Tool. We need to change the trailer. I was trying to think of its name. The welder. That's the one. It is right. We need to. I'm going to put a little blob of paint because once you've stuck the toolbox down, there is no going back. And I think we will choose that. Stick that on there. I think. Oh, that's a little bit bigger than I was aiming for, but hey ho, it'll do. Right, tools. Yeah, we've already got the water, the hose pipe. Yeah. Yeah, I've come on here again. Because Balkanska, I've done episode after episode after episode, and I can't quite face the big maps yet. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow. Yeah, I am. I'm just giving myself a little bit of a chance to sort of get over the big sort of things and the shock and all that type of stuff. And also, I always find Friday is tough finishing work and then cracking on. Right, so then we did actually. What we're going to do is grab this little lot off. And then I think it'll probably grab all three. Yeah, it will. No, we don't want you to fly over the map. No, fantastic. Now then, if we're careful and we isolate them, this is really a fantastic bit of kit. Well, actually, I don't think I need to. I reckon I could just about grab hold of that on the front 3-point link, and we'll just stick that in our very spacious sheds. This is one of the jobs that we have got to do today. In fact, let's not put this away because we're going to need this shortly. Let's grab them all, and what we could do is be clever. No real need to isolate. If we drop that down for 1 minute, we can grab the samurai off, and there's no need to be clever. We can grab the samurai on one and the fertilizer, which both have got some in because oh no, actually it's just the front box. Right, let's stick that. Okay. Oh yeah, we probably will be needing this as well. Although I'm not sure if this is. Well, we'll check when we scan the fields. Let's lift that up a little higher. We're not going to be able to drop that. We're going to hit the wall with it. Fantastic. Now that is a point. This is the perfect tool to test the theory about it, because this can. You can literally drop this. It is still classed as a mini trailer, so we could literally see if we can find out where the straw point is. If we put 3.5 tons and we've literally half emptied one of these completely out. So why is it taking the butt? It's random. It really is. I'd like to find this out because obviously we need to know where this is. Is that good? Does it drop afterwards? Oh no, but it does split. Of course, I should have known that about the samurai. For realism, let's just knock that off. It's invisible. Whatever's holding it in place. Wow. That's it. That'll do. Right. I think. Well, we'll try first of all, because it'll say it's not allowed here, won't it? That's the beauty of this type of thing. It doesn't seem to be here, although it shows the food here. That doesn't mean to say. I love the way that the cows are frolicking. I was quite amazed to see that in editing. Hopefully this is going to record properly. I apologise for the sound. It's typical. It was the very first episode, so I couldn't even roll it back and do it again because there was no save point. I would have had to literally do everything exactly as it was. Right, and this is, just a little bit more wide, I think, than that. Let's try and see if we can. It's about here, I should say. Aha. So we need to stick that straw then, as I said. Really, in the loading wagon, I would imagine would be the easiest thing, because we don't want to be taking a swivel axle in here, and that was my plan. That was a silly plan thinking about it. Let's grab. Oh, am I hitting something? Let's do this first. Straw. Oh, and also, has it got... I didn't see a manure pit anywhere. But it's not an easy place to actually drop one either. It's going to ruin the farmyard. Right, let's drop these 2 weights. And let's grab that. Let's go and see if we can grab the straw, because we've got it isolated now at the back. So if, yeah, there's nothing for it to compete with. Right, yeah, let's stick that down. Oh, I was trying to, yeah, make my profile a little smaller. Yes, it's true. I've not seen any. I think it'd be too far if we stuck it over there. Right, let's. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to. Well, yeah, we'll grab that. Refill mixer wagon. Fantastic. We can get this dry. I thought we could. We'll grab that, and then we'll grab the loose with the. Yeah, because I think there's about 1.5 tons. Yeah, we'll stick this in, and yeah, it's true. I don't think there is a manure thing, or we would see it. Right, nearly there. Fantastic. Let's drop that off again, and then let's grab. Yeah, I'm glad this is a 10-ton tractor. Now then, let's make this easy. Let's get our angles right. Yeah, this is one job I never find easy. Yeah, although level ground like that really does help. I do find that, yeah, when it's level is when I can do it best. Right, there wasn't that much. Right, let's stick that in. Yeah, there's a lot of grass in the surrounding area, but there's a lot of trees in the way. I think we might probably get something like the tree devourer and lease it. I don't think we could afford to buy it, and then maybe spot weed this, wink wink, with the painting landscaping tool. Yeah, take these out, because this is quite a lot of grass. We're going to have to make the maximum use of the grass we've got, because we need grass, and we can't plant grass because all of the fields are already planted on the map. So it looks like I do think I'm right. Yeah, I would say that the map maker very kindly left us the small mower, so we could literally go around field edges. I think it was almost like a big hand in the sky that goes, yeah, that's what it's for. That's why you've only got a front mower and no windrower. It is like you go around the edge of the things, and that's exactly what he intended. They intended. I would not presume it's a he, because it might not be. No, there are many lady map makers who make yeah, Missy B. I loved Riverside, absolutely amazing. And I'm also on Avon Valley. I am, although I am struggling with that one at the minute because it's gone big, and yeah, I let it get to me. It is true. I did say that, and I think that is true. Or I wasn't feeling very well, and then the two things collided. You could say. No, that's a little too tight. Yeah, bad angle really. Almost impossible to get that right. Almost. Oh, we weren't trying to do that. Seriously, what is this with bumping into things now? We don't have to go very far in, that is the one good thing. Fantastic. Not sure how much straw we need. But yes, we have. Yeah, actually, we may as well refill that. Ooh, you stop it when you get to the tyre. I must remember to do that. That's when it bursts the bags. Got to stop it before it gets to 100%, because there's more than the capacity of this, and it does something weird. Right, now then, let's refill the. Yeah, we may as well get all this food in. It's going to save us a job in a couple of days. Then we're going to get this field scanned. I don't know while that's filling. Let's have a quick look and see the capacities of 23 tons and 9 out of 21. Okay, so we've actually got enough to. Well, there's some slurry already. Yeah, there's a point. It's not going to be inside. But I've not seen anything at all. That is going to be milk. I've noticed the churn in editing. Yeah, it's going to be, isn't it? Ah, you can't get in there. That'll be, yeah, where the machinery is. So, do we save the game and then stick a manure point? I suppose we could stick one here. Let's save the game. Yeah, I always forget to do that type of thing, and we'll just see if we can actually do that. I haven't missed anything, have I? Yeah, let's zip up. Bird's eye view is often the trick. It would have to be fairly close, though. Yeah, that is true. That is the most amount. There's a bit of grass up this top, but again, trees in the way. Bit of grass around there. Quite a big square, again, a tree. So we need to maximise this. I'm not sure if the land outside. I did look at that. If I had have wanted to sell that, as good as that is, it's 25,000. Again, I like that when the map maker takes that option away from you, because it's tempting. You can sort of think, oh, I did it on Hobo Solo. I think I got 400,000 for the Obi-Wan, something like that. Obi-Wan Kenobi, yeah, whatever they're called, something like that. Not far off. So it is Salo Extensions, and we want the Bavarian one because it's so reasonable. We've saved the game, so yeah, true. You know, we could literally stick that there. It's not going to hurt. We don't need that. Now then, we've got to check that it's connected to silo and cow barn. Right, okay. And the cow barn is all we need. Fantastic. Right, let's get this sorted. Oh, and yeah, we can also get fertilizer as well. The little, yeah, well, we took some off it. We'll just crack on with that first one, and then we're going to go and scan the fields. That's the most important thing of all. So we've got that, so we should now be producing manure as well. Oh, that should completely empty that. And then, yeah, we've got enough straw in. I want to scan the fields. It's the most important thing we've got to do while we're allowed to run on the fields. Yeah, I knew it was going to do that. Knew it. And I still carried on with it. Do you know? He don't. What is it sometimes when you're tired? You just sort of think, oh, I'm going to do it anyway. It's self-defeating. Right, we need to stick this front shovel in as well. Do you know? Seriously, train wreck. Right, stick this. I could have, no, yeah, no, I could have done it. It is true, I could have run that actually. Yeah, there's not many tractors could cope with that kind of weight on the front without it tipping them over. It's a good job that it's a 10-tonner. Yeah, there's a lot of like grass areas where these trees are in the way. But obviously the trees make it more difficult. So I do think I'm right. We're going to tree devour them. Oh yeah, we need to open that, and I suppose we could actually use this. Fantastic. Amazing tool this. 3.5 ton bucket. Whoa, well that's one way to right the wrong, I suppose. We're going to need somehow to, yeah, we'll sort that out later. Let's get this front loader. We'll stick it back in the bay. We'll sort that mess out later. Yeah, I do think we're going to have to. It is like that saying. It's not that I wish to do it. It's desperate times call for desperate measures. We need grass, and we have some grass. We can't fertilise it, and that is natural growing grass, but it is still grass. That's what we're going to have to do. Right. Stick it on the back, even though we don't really need to. Yeah, we would need a windrow as well. We'll buy that on camera. I'm going to buy the Russell mash, get all these things out of the way. Such an absolute amazing thing that is. Absolutely fantastic. So how many times that fantastic tool has saved my bacon. Right, so then let's go to the furthest field, which is, I believe, straight over there at the back somewhere. Yeah, we're going to go down the edges. Yeah, again, there's lots of trees. It's horrible because I hate doing this, but we really... I know you can dodge them, but if we're going to have to do this regularly, it makes more sense to cash in on the wood as well in the back end when it's... Wow, that is a point. You say that. Let's have a check. Let's have a look. How much is the wood worth? Is the time savings? No, we haven't got anything. Ooh. Well, no, yeah, of course we've got 11. We'd already got some solid fertilisers and liquid fertiliser and herbicide. Amazing. Fantastic. Oh, that is brilliant. Right. We were looking for... I hate that. 9. Yeah, we have got that. Wood, I believe, is what we're looking for. Wood. Ooh, it is actually at this precise moment worth quite a lot at the sawmill. So I think perhaps, yeah, this first episode is more about I think we can do that in a single scan, which also shows how small this field is. I was right about it being small. And we're going to send them one at a time, because if you do it like that, when it's a single scan of a single field, you get it back almost instantly. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Sandy loam. Not the worst, but certainly not the best. Now this is our field. Now we could sort of scan, and these aren't the fields we want, are they really, in the back end? No, we want this in the about there. Now there are some, I did notice in editing, I was looking very carefully at this, there are a lot of little joiny bits where you can go around the edges of your field and they actually join quite well. Yeah, and again, this is, I believe this is our edge of our land. We ought to have a quick look at this because we need to know where we're allowed to go. And I know technically, yeah, oh no, we haven't, the periphery. Yeah, actually it is around the farm, literally, and including the verges on either side of the road. All the way around field 17, all the way around 20, and there seems to be a little tiny bit of forest. I did notice, we'll go for a little ride after this. Yeah, we're going to do the scanning, and then I'm going to take us on a little adventure. That I noticed there's a side gate coming out of here, because I did notice when we were coming from our original start point, there's some sneaky ways for a tractor. I wouldn't fancy it in a car, no, not in the original truck, but I do think, right, let's have a look. Where are we heading? Yeah, I thought you could. You can sneak through to the right, through the undergrowth, and we're not that far through. And yeah, then we're going to go for a little bit of a wander. It looks like there's a body of water as well. Right, where? Now we need to skirt the edge of this, and it's over there. I love doing this. I mean... Yeah, no, I would let them go around the edge of my fields. I'm not going to do any damage, and I'm not going to go over fields. Not really. Right, this is our field, so this one we're allowed to go over. But yeah, you can see by the fact you can scan it in a single scan that this is not a big map, because this is the same size scanner that I always have. And to get this in one scan, it means it's small. Which, yeah, I'm glad. That's what I want. A small map. But yeah, the prices seem a little bit... a tad on the now these fields of course are the ones that are good. 5 and 6 next door, they're super duper, but as I say, we've already planned. Oh, that is a point. No, we'll have a look in a minute. Yeah, folded that away. Let's lift it. Yeah, I was looking at this escarpment. We looked at this campsite there from coming across the road at the top, so we're going to see if we need to. Yeah, I was wondering, do I go home at night to the house? Do I do that type of thing to simulate this? Because that's a new one for me. I normally just sleep anywhere. Now then. Whoa, don't watch the tent pegs and the tent, yeah, the lines. Oh, ho, ho, I see them. Oh, we did say this was allowed. We did. Especially if they're only, yeah, these aren't going to throw us out are they, unless we get the a lot, you know what I mean, like as in like the full 20 or whatever. So yeah, 1,000 at a time is not going to kill us. But it was definitely worth coming to have a little bit of an adventure. It was, aha. Yes, keep your eyes peeled. Because this seems to be rather a collection. Just, there is another one in there actually. You missed that. Oh no, I think I went in the other tent. Yeah, I don't like it when it's the 35,000 and all the rest of it like that. I mean, I do and I don't. What I mean is these don't really unbalance to a massive degree unless you get the ones where you've like finished them all off. And then of course, yeah, oh, that's a big one. I recognise this tent. I've owned one of these tents. This was my home. Is my home on the Valley of the Old Farm. Yeah, that one obviously was just in a few sessions. It's not finished, but yeah, that was more about just getting some. That's not a proper series yet. That doesn't mean to say it won't be, but I just wanted to do it to the credit. And I was thinking earlier, sometimes there is no end or beginning of a Let's Play. You can call it whenever you like, really. I'm not saying I have called any of the Let's Plays. I'm just saying you can, though. It really is. There is no. I mean, I can see it behind there. I can see a flash of blue that I know is a creature or a thing. I see it. Oh wow! I actually see more than one. Wow, they are creatures as well. Fantastic. I love it. Oh, well, how did you know that was there? I didn't. It was a gut instinct to just be, like to properly go around things. Because, if I was doing that, that's the way that I would do it as well. And you've got to be thorough. If you're going to come here and then, you just got to do it right, haven't you? Yeah, I think I'm going to put a blob of flowers or something on the one at the shop. I don't like that the dash of dirt. I looked in editing and I thought, that's not nice. That's not nice. Right, so then, I'm not sure if we can get water from this. But I was thinking this escarpment, with a tractor, I certainly would not attempt this with what we had. But I thought we'd have a skirt and see, is there a way home? A scenic route that's not too unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, this is rocky, but this is a tractor. Yeah, this is an all-terrain, and it's a fence as well. I've got to be honest, there's not much that can stop a fence. Right, I believe we are, the road is running parallel to this, although this escarpment seems to be, they always have little breaks in them, all of them, even Horbelleron, that mountain on Horbelleron, I went down that, because there were ways. Yeah, I wouldn't fancy this in a car, but there you go, we're there. We're not very far from home, I was right. Is there a sneakier way though, where you're supposed to go? See, this here doesn't look too bad. Even a car, I think, could actually do this bit. I'm not 100% convinced. It depends on the car. Perhaps a Land Rover or a Range Rover might do, but this is not too bad. This is doable. I think these are the good fields as well. The ones that are, and also you can see how close this is to our farm. That's just what I'm saying. Sometimes you've got to think a little bit outside the box. There are edges of fields that you can go around. We could easily, I did a little bit on St. Cally, and I sort of apologise for it in a way, but now then, is this too deep to cross that little bit there? Oh, I don't think it is actually. That doesn't look deep. No. We're right behind our property. We don't own this, do we? I'm sure we don't. No, we don't. The forest is something else. Yeah, we just own inside our enclosure, I think. Yeah. Right, let's get back home, and we'll have a look at our land, and we shall see what fertiliser needs doing and liming and all that. But we do need the samurai if we're going to do the liming. And yeah, the one thing I was going to say, I am starting to do no productions in the first year for most of my Let's Plays. Gives you a bit of time to bed down, but I am also trying to get where we're going self-sufficient, which does mean having one production, but one that we're not allowed to sell the goods for. So we can buy, but we can also buy bits and bobs and make our own. Oh, we got a bit of bleed of plants coming through that at the back. I think we have. Yes, we have a little bit. Let's drop it down gently rather than a drop from a height. And then we're going to have a look at the precision farming data. And yeah, I do think I am the production shed, which is has become a fast friend to myself. Yes, I'm not sure about this. I'm not because it's taking up valuable space, and we're not baling. That's my choice. We've been literally, so we could rip that up. I'm not sure about the little bits of concrete, whether they're actually, we can do anything about those. Can we demolish them? No, we can't. Now, can you? I don't think you can. I think if you try to paint over them, I do think they probably, yeah, we need to grab a plough. This would make a fair-sized field, and as I said, desperate times call for desperate measures. I think we're going to do that straight away. Yeah, all of this, and we're going to see if that's going to work, because we did do the plough, and yeah, we need the plough and the windrower. So we're going to take both tractors up to the shop. Now, we bought the windrower. Let's grab that class out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to figure out that weight as well on the wheels. I've never used it and always wondered about it. I just hope it's not one of those things that's gonna, yeah. Oh, that's right, we did say precision farming data first before we get sidetracked. Right, yeah, pretty. Oh, there's a little bit of goodness on field 4 and a little bit of goodness on 15 actually. There's a little bit of loam on that. You can sort of see where the map's going to go on 18, 17, and we can see 19. Yeah, they're all very, very loamy sand. So loamy sand, sandy loams, pretty much of a muchness. Silt to clay is terrible. And yeah, right, 57 is our environmental score to begin with, and pH is, as you'd expect, awful. And the nitrogen, likewise, there's absolutely no nitrogen, so it was not done with our equipment, which does beg the question, really, how come it wasn't done with our equipment? How did that, yes, how did that get into there without being fertilised when, yeah, did they run out of fertiliser perhaps? Wink wink. I do like it, it is true. Perhaps they heard another farm was taking off and thought, we're not gonna do it. Yeah, we're not wasting any fertilizer on you, buddy boy. Perhaps that was it. All right, come on, let's concentrate. And oh, we've gone into the wall somewhat. Right. Yeah, we'll do the fertilising first because we've got the fertiliser already in that, so it makes sense. Then we're going to go and grab. Yeah, we're going to do a splash of fertiliser. Oh, that is true. We also need to make sure that we get the fertiliser, because this is very easy that we could get the other. Now, also, I did want to test to see if this is a multi-fruit silo. I know I could look, but it's far easier if I just try and tip it in than it is to do anything else. I reckon we could probably get it all in there, but we shall see when it gets to 90 odd, if it gets that high, without running out, we should stop it quickly. Like now. Right, yeah, let's just test it. Because if it won't go in and says it's not accepted, then we know it's not a multi-fruit, it's a standard crop types. Which for a farm, when you've got manure and stuff like that and straw, oh no, that's not what we. Oh, I've not got it selected. That's why it's not actually obeying you. Oh no, fantastic! Multi-fruit it is. 200 million litres. Wait, that is just right. We need to stop. Now we've done that and proved the point. It is multi-fruit. Now we need to grab it back out. Now let's like look. That's it. That's. Oh, it is as well. Oh, TMR. That's where the TMR disappeared to. I was in editing and I was thinking, where did the TMR go? Now we know. We obviously ran over this. Oh, trust me to go the long way. What is it with me? Oh dear, right, okay, fertilising. Let's get this done. And yeah, we'll then go and get the stuff from the shop. Well, I suppose we could see how good the. Yeah, we could actually. We'll send the fence to the store and see how good the splines are, the travel splines for getting workers to and from the shop. I think it's always a good thing to know how good it is. So let's travel you, create job, to the shop. Hang on. Cancel. Set destination. A massive car park. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah. Tree Devourer. We need to lease that, definitely. Or do we buy it? Or are we going to do a bit of that? Right. Yeah, we're on auto. We are. So let's go across the road and get our first field done. It's not a mass. I'm going to do this manually. And I'm not time-lapsing it. Not yet. Oh, always catches me out, this one. Always catches me out. Yeah. It's one of the few bits of fertiliser equipment that needs unfolding. Oh, and it catches me out every time at the beginning. And also when the workers have had it, they often do the same thing as well. So yeah, it's one of those. Right. Concentrate. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to. Literally tomorrow is my day for going first back. I'm not sure about Avon Valley because that was the one that broke the back. But they always say you should face it again, so I think I should go on it again to face it. I think I could manage it if I'm honest. It was, yeah, it was. I think it wasn't just Avon Valley. I think it was. Right, we're going to get that strip on the way back. And I wouldn't do that if it wasn't. Yeah. Oh, now the weight's going to the front. Oh, of course, yeah, this is. Oh no, this is a 10-tonner as well, actually. Fantastic. That's at the shop. Yeah, so this is why I was trying to look for another map, because I am loving the Balkanza map. It's beautiful, but yeah, I like the change of going from one to the other. It breaks things up. You can get a little bit, even the most best farms can get a little bit like, I just want a break. I want to see another bit of countryside or another. You know what I mean? It is getting to the point though where we are doing very, very well for that map. It really is. And again, it may not be. It might be a mini series where that's it, and we are almost done. Yeah, because there was always the challenge. Really, was getting over the bad equipment and all that type of stuff. And Right, yeah, we are best, I think, to do what we did last time. To sneak through there. That's not a bad place. Yeah, I like my thinking, actually. You sometimes got to think outside the box. Although, yeah, we're travelling at a bit of a speed here. We've not used much fertiliser. Actually quite close to the shop, really, but we've got to take the stuff back, so... Yeah, so the Volcantum, I've got to be honest as well, the one thing that's so annoying is I hate it, you just get your equipment right, and then it's over. Yeah, I'm getting some really beautiful drops, also authentic, some really, yeah, I'm trying to, the only thing that I find is a little bit out of place on the Balkansa map, is the big tractor that we got sort of quite early on. It just seems a little bit, well, why have you got such a big tractor? Well, obviously it was the only one. We needed a bigger tractor. It did drop. I haven't used it very much since because it really isn't a very agile one, but the other equipment we've got is phenomenal. It really is. I'm absolutely blown away by it. Right, let's take this back. Let's zoom in a little bit. I do like the colour of this, actually. It matches this quite nicely. Look, yeah, gold and green go quite well together. Yes, I'm on here again because it's a small map, and hopefully be back to the normal Let's Plays, Agres, and yeah, the Valley of the Old Farm. That was really special. So I'm not saying I'm not going back on either, or that it's not going to be the next European map. It may well be. Now what is that? Ah, it's like a pump system, I think. I do love things like this. But yeah, it is. Ah, a very original weighting system. Very original. But then again, I like simple solutions where people think about things like that. It's not always about sophistication. The simplest of things can actually work quite nicely. And here's the back gate. Oh. Oh my life, one at a time. Or is it broken? Oh, please. No, it's one at a time, it is. Well, that's novel. It's not something you often see. Do we leave these gates open? The animals are all... And it is probably going to be something that's... Yeah, if we've got animals roaming, perhaps not. Yeah, I must admit, Riverside gates, I opened the front gates from day one and never shut them, ever. Because everything was locked up nicely in its own little places. Right, so then we were talking about, yeah, we need to be dropping this little lot down. Let's stick that back in there. Yeah, let's also grab that. I don't want to be getting into sloppy bad habits. Yeah, let's stick the bucket. Oh, not through the wall though. Yeah. Right, let's grab that. I like the fact that we've got front loaders. Now that's a point. Now this seems lower than the... Oh, it is! Oh, wow! That is a perfect fit. So the Orion is spot on for this. Well, I shall have to remember that because this is my favourite 205 horsepower tractor. Yeah, in that range it is. I love this tractor. Absolutely amazing. Quite good for fertilising things as well. So that is perfect. It actually works nicely on this. I should say that'd be about right. Oh, through the wall again. Yes, this is a super duper value for money fertiliser spreader and limer. Obviously the capacity is its Achilles heel, but then again, if you use the Samurai, it's not really a problem. Or yeah, or something like a... Yeah, there's quite a few things that you could use. Right, so then let's go up to the shop, meet our fellow worker, and we're going to grab a few bits and bobs. Yeah. Only what we need and what we discussed, which I've totally forgotten. I know we've got the windrower. What was I going to the shop for now? Remember, what was it? Oh, terrible. Awful. Right, indicate left. We were talking about... I know, we're talking about the self-sufficiency thing, but that we need to take a trailer for that. Ah, tree devourer. I am also tempted to buy that, if that trailer's still available, tempted to do that. I was thinking about this. We do need to keep the... we don't know, because we're not doing bales. So we're doing loose, so it don't really matter. We don't need to keep them. We could actually sell the 2 trailers, and they would do it from afar. I did say any swapping around I'd do at the beginning, swapping. We could get rid of the 2 Welgers and actually buy that if it's still there. I mean, there were 2 of them, but I wouldn't be wanting 2, but we're pretty much going to get the 2 for 1. Yeah, and we're going to do something about that blob of dirt, I think, as well. Yeah, let's have a look at the sales. Yes, we're going to go for that one there, 19,001, and it's 29.5 cubic meters. Yes, we do. And we're going to sell the 2 Welgers, so it'll only get rid of the actual... Yeah, it is true. I mean, oh no, we're not looking in the right place. We're looking actually to buy... Yeah, it should drop the stuff off of them as well. Fantastic. Brilliant. Wow, that devalued quickly. Down to 7,000 if I sold it. Not that I am, but wow. That's a little bit... yeah, you can see we almost did a... But we're not really after... so to me it was a sort of straight swap, and I was looking in editing thinking, that's not a bad little buy, actually. Yeah, I know we can't get stuff from here, but again, we can actually buy a proper trailer for that type of thing, for bringing stuff from here, or we can just ferry things one at a time. Or, no, we're doing it... No, I know what we can do. I've just thought about it. My good buddy, commonly known as the TPS-1, the most super duper in a pinch when you've got no money trailer. And again, it's good as well. I'm not just saying that. It's a bit like the Rosselmash. There's a place... Why did I go into Mortars? There is a place for... That's under bale equipment. Bale loaders, it is indeed, and this is the best value. Yeah, the Adurantis had an update. I'm hoping that doesn't show the wood. Oh, it does still show the wood. That had an update. I was not expecting to see the wood left on it anymore. Right, okay, well, it is still there. Yeah, the TPS. This has also had an update. You can stick back things on it, which... Why is that not showing that ability then? Or are they hidden? Or do you have to... No, because I can't. Ah, perhaps you have to buy it under low loaders for that particular type of thing to appear. I never thought of that. It's possible. Yeah, I had a bit of a clear up on my mods as well. Of like things that I just never use. No, it's not. I've updated that. Now have I seen the update for that? No, I've been in the equipment that I've got, and if the TPS should be showing. So I don't know. Perhaps it just appears as in like you can press a button and it actually, you can do it. Maybe because there's certainly no options. Right. Okay. We're going to change the colour, and it seems highly appropriate that we do. Yeah, I think we are going to choose that one. We're going to choose the colour space and save colours. We're going to go for fence, which should be about there. Oh no, that's no, you weren't far off. You're at H's. There is a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, it's in between fence and I think we'll go hardy green. That's in between the two. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Love the strapping system on this. Yeah. The only nasty thing, as I've said lots of times, is the fact that it's unstable. Yeah, it's because it goes to a point, it's weak. It's really better to have something strapped to it, but the straps go both ways, which is rather unique. It's also, if you're going to load it with bales, yeah, if it was what came to a double point here, it'd be really stable. But I load usually from the middle rather than the anywhere else, or make sure that it's got something on it. So right, we've got you. We need to. I'm not sure. Does the Ninja? I don't think I've ever had this trailer ever. Has it got any attachers at the back? No, I didn't think so. Is it a push or is it a lift? I think it's a push. Oh, please tell me, did you check that that's actually does everything? Oh, have I made a mistake? No, it does. Oh, that was lucky. That was scary. This tool can cut sugar beets to feed them up as well. But it also is a normal trailer as well. Fantastic. Right. Okay then. Oh, we need to repair it. And we'll also repair the damage whilst we're down there. Yeah. Yeah, I've got no expectations with this. We're just going to do what we've got to do. Yeah, I think that's a bit messy. I think, yeah, I do. Oh, it's horrible. I think a splash of green would have been better. It's like someone's ripped the car park up. It looks really terrible. I think cobbles would have been better. Yeah, that'll do. It's definitely better than that horrible mess. Oh no, we do need it. Yeah, it's not been tinging. Right, okay. So then we wanted we were only just discussing it and I've already forgotten what we were talking about. Now we've not bought the front loader and we've got to put that, so that's terrible. How many times are we gonna? Yeah, I do think we ought to buy a loader of some sort for the shop that it stays at the shop. It will show on my equipment, I realise, but I do think that that's not a bad idea. We'll leave this actually here for now, thinking about this, because we're going to load this with stuff that we need, like lime or stuff like that. Or are we going to... Yeah, we need to grab some road salt for making... we have actually got some stuff, not lime though, I don't think. So, yeah. Do we do that now? Do we buy a... I think it's not a bad idea really to buy the shop one. So we're going to stick 100,000, and not for me, this is for the shop. And whatever's left, yeah, that's true, that's going to get messy. So 126451, I'm just going to write that down so that we don't get it mixed up. It needs to be back to that when we have finished doing this. Right, so then, telehandler, and I'm going to go for the Schaefer. I did say this actually, I was blown away. I've never been a massive fan of the Schaefer. In fact, the old Schaefer was horrible. I don't make any bones about that. I tried it on St. Calais, and it was awful. But the telehandler Schaefer is absolutely amazing. It really is. I mean, I still thought it was small, but it's not. It's, oh no, that's the 4-tonner. There's a 12-ton one that is amazing. Yes, that one there. Oh, it's a bit dearer than you thought it was. Okay, that's 8.7 tons, so it's 99,000. I think we'll go for that instead. And we will get it. We're going to go for a normal big bag handler. No, let's... Yeah, no, we will do. Yeah, definitely. So we want telehandler tools, and we should then give 750 euros back, is how it should work. Telehandler tools, big bag handler. And this is going to stay at the shop. We may need to buy a weight at some other time if we run into trouble. This is the shop's property. not ours. And yeah, we do also, we're going to buy some lime to begin with. Even if we're going self-sufficient, we're going to buy some lime, no, big bags to begin with. Are we going to buy some bits and bobs as well? Because this is just for the first thing, so we're going to need quite a lot. I'd say 4 at least. They're not massive fields, but it don't half drink it as if it's yeah. So I would say 4, and it's not going to hurt to actually. Do we need seeds? No, we're for the minute we don't. So we're going to go 4. And do we need anything else? We've got fuel. We don't need that. Let's think about it. So then, let's grab the telehandler. Stick this little lot on, including side loading the windrow as well. That's why I wanted the telehandler. It is very light as well, so it's not. That's not a stretch. We could actually stick that. No, I like the lime on with big bags, if I'm honest. So we want to side load this, so we really want to be facing this at the side, so its profile is sideways on that trailer rather than I'm not sure what is real and what isn't. Aha, it all is actually. It will probably take up almost all of this as well, and it probably won't fit nicely. So let's go a little bit further back. I don't mind if some of it dangles over the edge of it, as long as we strap it. Yeah, it's not going to hurt the tractor if we do that. Stick that. Yeah, no, we need to pull back a little bit more. The wheels aren't going to fit, so what we're going to do is strap it here. Yeah, and then we're going to strap it at the beginning. I know you can't see the straps. It would be nice if Giants could manage to do that, but I don't know. There must be some reason why it's not been done so far. But it's nice that straps work. I remember moaning one day about realism and straps because everything kept on dropping off my thing, because people are always on about realism, but obviously you can't really do realism. I mean, I tried to side load and things like that where possible. One more. I think we can do it actually. Just need to go past it a little. Brilliant. Ooh. Now then. Yeah, that's not putting too close. Now then, we need to. That's true. This is where it gets messy, really. Oh, I seem to be stuck on something. Ah, I need to be doing one of the front ones, don't I? Looking at that. Huh? Ah. That was predictable. That was predictable. Oh, that's a little bit better. Yeah, it was a guess. It was. I admit it. Right, let's fix that. If it gives people a laugh, it's worth a laugh anyway. Yeah, I've still got the indicator on. I thought I could see that. Oh. Brilliant. Let's strap those on. Fantastic. Right, so we've got some lime and we've got that to the windrow in. We need to borrow, yeah, we need to be grabbing the tree devourer. We'll leave this with the shop right here, I think, as the shop's telehandler. So yeah, well, I do believe I need to give 750 back. I don't want any skullduggery. Fantastic. Right, so then we've got that on. We need to grab the tree devourer. Are we going to buy it? Is it going to be useful for us to have the tree devourer? I think so. We've got an awful lot of wood to actually do. I think because of that, we can also call on it again, and it'll probably pay for this. Do we do that, or I don't know. I'm not really sort of thinking of doing that type of thing. If I'm honest, I think we'll lease it. Yeah. Often find that you use things once or twice in a Let's Play, and you think that would have only cost me 4,000. Why did I buy it for 25? Some things you gotta, yeah, I've learnt my lesson on that. I used to always do that. So normal capacity, we'll keep it black, and I was almost bought it then. After all of that. Right, yeah, I thought the 35 tonner would be also an awful lot better for this than the other one. So let's grab that, and we're going to go cutting some trees, and we're going to do a bit of liming as well. Yeah, and both tractors are equally as heavy, so it's not a real good or bad thing. Now, was there anything else we needed? Lime. Well, the shop's not a million miles away, is it? Let's be honest. Why is the sugar beet? Why is the lorry showing silage? That's a bit odd. Right, anyway. Let's get these. Let's go back home. Yeah, we're going to do the devouring of trees, and we're going to like set the workers going. I'm going to set up a couple of things which I'll probably do off camera, setting up the courseplay courses for the fields. I might do a few, and then I shall bring you all back in when the courses are done. Now then, which is the easiest way to sneak across the fields? I think it's down there, down the middle of there. This is our field, isn't it, as well? That is a point. It is. Ah. I did do it. I was going to say I thought I'd done pipe. Right, it just wasn't out, wasn't done, that's all. Yeah, we may as well do the ones on the edge of our field as we're actually going, is what I'm thinking. Now, shouldn't that be going in? Oh, it is. It is in the back. Now, these are big. Oh, okay, that's not ours. I thought it would have been ours, actually. Right, my bad. Yeah, it's sort of, well, yeah, I suppose it is leaning a little bit more to that side than ours, really. But I'm glad it told me that I didn't have access. Oh no, we can't. Yeah, I would have liked to have cut a little tiny path in that, but it is someone else's wood. So do you know? I'm glad that we're not allowed to do that. Right, I'm going to time lapse this because we're going to have quite a few little trees to do. I don't think these are going to produce any wood, if I'm honest, or very little. But it's more about maximising the no, indicator. Stop that. Yeah, let's get these cut down. I thought we were going to do the courses. There isn't that much of a rush. Let's just do one thing at a time. Yeah, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Ah, it is actually, apologies. Yeah, it is actually giving us some chips as well. Right, yes, time lapse. keeping this as our rainy day fund, I think. Yeah, I do. I think there's 70 odd tons in the back end. I know it's just that we don't need it at the minute, but there could well be a time at the back end when we're desperate for money and we could really do with it. So yeah, I'm going to be. Yeah, we need slurry and manure to do almost all the processes in the production shed that we are going to place. Yeah, I don't know what it is about that. It's almost like we're not supposed to chop the big trees, because some of those were on our land. That last one also warned us likewise that we weren't allowed to chop it, and yet we could. So yeah, but I do think I think the lumberjack allows you to do that, which is a little bit naughty. That you can I've chopped trees off land that I meant to buy and that I hadn't bought, and then realised I hadn't bought it, but I'd already chopped the trees. Now obviously inside here this is all ours. I know what I wanted to get, which was I wanted to get a plough. So we're going to run this back. We're going to buy a plough. I'm going to leave this here. Do we need anything else? We could grab the TPS, drop this off. Yeah, and then we're going to get the liming done. I would like to get the liming done today. I always love to get a little bit of traction where you're moving through the months a little bit. I really do. So it'd be nice to see a bit of growth on our stuff. So we'll run this back, grab the TPS, grab the bits and bobs that we need for the production shed, which is road salts. We need stones. Oh, can we get stones? I think we can. I'm sure we can buy stones. Yeah, stones and road salt. Well, we will need a water tanker. We will for that. Yes, that is true. So we're going to need one at some point anyway, even though we dodged the bullet with the animals. So that's another thing we need as well. You won't very often see me running things back to the shop. I usually call them, but yeah, we're going anyway, so it would be very petty of me not to keep them sweet and take this back. Yeah, so we've done a little bit of swapping and changing. The equipment that we've got left, I am going to stick the 4 meters. If we get something that suits the map that's slightly bigger, again, it is a small map, so I think 4 meters are quite nice. Hobart's Hollow, I had 4 meter equipment for a long time, and a 6 meter actually. I had a 4 and a 6 almost until the very end, and we'd got some big fields on that in the end. I did in the end go for big equipment, but I didn't to begin with. We won't stick that on the grass. We shall stick this just here, and we are going to lower it. I'm not going to drop it from a great height, and we shall give them a ring and say, oi, it's here. Return. Yes, absolutely. Now then, so we need some. I think actually this, yeah, most of this isn't in this. I'm sure it's not. We shall check. Diesel. Are we going to need silage additive? We are. Yeah, really. Yeah. We'll have to add the tank on the other, but it is going to give us. It's worth doing it. And we want canola, barley, chaff, maize, oats. I think it's big bags, but we shall see. I think I might be right. Straw we've got, fertiliser we've got the road salt pallets. That's the one. It's heavy as well. I think that produces quite a bit. There might be salt in here, stones in here, but I don't think there are. That's another. The net wrap add-on that had an update today. Mineral feed. Fillable lattice box. Wow, storage pallets mod. Excellent. The fillable metal box as well. This is good. I think we're going to make use of this. I think these really are fantastic. I like the fact they're in different colours as well. I'm glad we've looked. Yeah, I shall also be making better use of the ones we've already got. It's almost like having a mini trailer. No, we didn't need that. I think it's big bags, the stones. I'm sure it is. I'm not imagining it. I know I've seen them. I know I've had them actually. Unless it's one of those things that I've taken out. No, I wasn't. I didn't take. Yeah, stones. 100 for a. I'm sure there's a bigger one. I'm sure there's at the end. It just vaguely rings a bell that we. We pay. Oh wow, that is much better value actually. We've been robbed. Stones, 4,000. I think we'll go. Yeah, because if this is for lime, I think we'll. That's amazingly cheap. That's not bad either. Wow. We pay 750 for 1,500. I think actually that's got it beat. That's from the. Wow, that is good value. I don't know what pack that is or whether that's off the map, but that is amazing. Right, TPS. Oh, did I take the TPS back with me? Oh, I did as well. Plonker. Oh, do you know? Oh, let's. The one thing we will do is the thing we really want, which I'd like to get done before we. It's literally to get that ploughing done. De-stoner as well. Are we going to buy one of the cheap focussers? We have actually got the stuff, I think. So I think it is under where you'd expect it to be, which is stone pickers. That is where you'd expect it to be, and it is very reasonable. If I could afford it, I'd go for the Scorpio, but we are going to go for this, and I think we're going to change the colour to yeah, the green that matches our tractors ish. It's an in-between green. Fantastic. And we want a plough, and I think we're going to go for the Rawley Crystal. We're going to go for the 9 metre. It's a bit more expensive. We can afford it at the minute, but then it's going to take us. But do you know something? No, this is important, and we are indeed going to apply green again. Fantastic. Yeah, we've still got at least 100 odd grand. So let's grab this. Stick the plough on the back and the funkuser on the front, and we'll come and grab this little lot. Yeah, I think we'll do the liming. Oh, but we're not going to rush time through. We'll get that done next session if we're not going to get it done now. Yeah, we'll have to grab the TPS. Fold this up. Love this. It's a fantastic plough. Yeah, I know the green set match perfectly because I'm trying to go in between the two greens, which you can't really do perfectly. Right, fantastic. Let's take this across, and we are going to rip that bit of the yard up. Oh, yeah, I think we will. I think we're going to rip that entire section up. Is it much further? Yeah, no, it does save quite a bit actually going over that back place. You'd be surprised. We're almost there. Yeah, so we need to lime. We're not going to be rushing through. I think this the march is going to be a little bit longer yet. We've got a lot of little jobs to do. I mean, we've done already. I class things like that where you're running trees off and stuff like that. It's fixing works that I mean, especially being as we know we need to do the grass. It really has become we need to get this sorted quickly. So if we can rip our yard a little. Now I can't see where I'm going at all, and that's not surprising me that I have hit a tree. Yes, there's the TPS. I know we've already got lime. I'm more really worried about the lime that, yeah. Are we going to just make this all into proper grass? It can cause more problems than it solves, though, I find. I did actually do this on another Let's Play. But I suppose, no, we might have it for a while. It's probably not a bad thing, and also we get rid of all this brush. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to time-lapse this. It's probably going to be a bit of a longer session than I intended, but yeah. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. And there we were done. Now, usually when you've got things like that you can't lift, obviously in real life, I'm not sure I like this way. It skitters me. Yeah, although it's got wheels, it seems to drag me a little bit in places or ways that a standard weight wouldn't. I know it's supposed to give you stability, but yeah, so far I'm not blown away with it. Maybe just one of those things you need to. Yeah, I realised I'd not scanned this. If we're going to turn this into sort of a little mini field, bottom line is I should have scanned it beforehand. Obviously you can see it's, yeah, nitrogen, it's only got the last little bit. We need to, yeah, we'll do it, we'll run over it, but I thought, you know, typical. Yeah, we'll stick this. Yeah, so this has got that, this is obviously two implements in one. This is the, not subsoiler, power harrow, that's it, as well. So yeah, it is an all-in-one. I presume we can even create fields with it. I would presume. Well, no, it is. It's, yeah, because it isn't. It's not like your standard no-till, is it? They're all a bit like that, but this really is an implement in itself. So, right, I think that is about it. Let's lower it gently and then let go. Smash in. Yeah, this weight was also stuck on the back of that, so yeah, we've done a bit of a fit. I say this normally, I've had all sorts of wood and things on Let's Plays before where this type of thing is there, that when the grass comes through, it's usually, I think there was only one farm, no, that was FS19, where there was some sort of thing that bled through. Yeah, oh, which forest was it? Rizu Forest, that's right, that had got horrible bits of wood that were coming through that I thought, oh, that's going to look a right mess. But as soon as the grass started to come through, it all disappeared. So I'm hoping that will. Also, yeah, we'll do that. I was thinking, it's been a long session. We're still just above 100,000. We have got a little bit of a field over that side. We'll do the same here. It is a shame that this is not pushed over, but yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Well, no, I think we'll put the farm, that's a big space. The farm production shed, it's not farm at all. The production shed is only tiny, so it is possible for us to stick it almost anywhere where there's a little bit of room, even coming in, or no, that's waste of space. We could stick it here. Really, it doesn't take up much room at all, though I don't like doing that. I could go here, because that way if you ever get a lorry come through and you're blocking the way a bit, then yeah, that is bad. Right, so this is, we're going to leave this session. We've done an awful lot of work. We've ripped all the trees out. We've got quite a lot of, yeah, let's have a look. Let's just take stock. Yeah, we've let's just go down, and yeah, you can see we've nitrogened everything. All of our 3 fields are perfect nitrogen. Just got to do the liming next session. That's still horrible. We could see that it was growing. If we go to the growing stage, yeah, they're all growing, so that's all good. We should now see, yeah, and I didn't see any weeds, but then we won't, will we? We needed to look at that, so next time. So right, smashing. Well, I know what I was going to do. I was going to show you. Oh, it's managed to clack my keyboard always. Yeah, we have how much? 63 tons of wood chips. We didn't look at wood chips, did we? So really it is dropping quite heavily now. Yeah, 972 is the best price, nearly £1,000 for 1,000. So that's 63,000 if we sell it at the right time. If we sell it now, we'll probably get 40. So it's too big a loss. We should leave that in, as I said. We've got diesel, got some straw. Yeah, that's what we bought. Yeah, we will next set. Well, the slurry's going up nicely, as is the manure. Fantastic. We've only not long placed that, so well, that answers that question then. That's obviously working. Obviously. Oh, it is as well. Fantastic. I do love it when you see the evidence of what you've done is working. That's amazing. Smashing. So that's great. Yeah, we've done a bit of swapperoonies, but we've got most of the stuff. Yeah, we've got that fantastic plough from Rawley Christie. Again, such a reasonable bit of kit. Yeah, we've done the field here. And I say once that starts to grow, yeah, pH 5. Oh, nitrogen, perfect. It did take that. Well, that's amazing. So it actually did take the fertiliser and did it. I was moaning about that a few weeks back because it did used to waste your nitrogen. So that is quite amazing that that's actually worked before we scanned the field. So fantastic. Yeah, so this is a proper grass. When I say field, I mean that very loosely. But yeah, we will be doing this. We'll manually do that strip, but we might well make a course for this little patch here, or do we just... And I don't know, it's a fair old square, this. I mean, we're not talking about we're getting megatons, but yeah, we could get enough that we can start to put some in the silo. Yeah, and then there's around the edges of the field, which I'm not going to do anything special like this, but I thought this is big enough that we could do this. So yeah, we've made the most of the space that we've got, which is amazing. We've got some stones which will stick that into the farm supplies production. We'll get that place next time. That's 5,000, the best 5,000 you'll probably spend. We'll go to the shop, grab all those bits and bobs to stick them in to make ourselves self-sufficient, get the liming done as well, and we will push through then to yeah, a wise person would have chopped the grass before he did that. I realised that when I was ripping the fields up. I thought, why didn't you cut the grass beforehand? It's true, because it looks quite long as well. Yeah, so that was a silly mistake. I wasted all that grass when I should have cut the grass, and then I should have ploughed it. But hindsight is a wonderful thing, it really is. I was more in a haste to get the job done properly, and in a way I've shot myself in the foot a little. I mean, it's still going to grow to first growth stage by morning anyway, so yeah, it is bad, but not the end of the world. Luckily we have got quite a lot of TMR, which is going to do for until we get that got. So yeah, all that remains to be said for this particular session though is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on Knieskoppsheim. I think that's similar to how it should be said. Knieskoppsheim, I think, is the right way of doing it. I think. I'm not. Yeah, I will allow myself to be corrected by those who know better. Truthfully, yeah. But all that remains to be said is goodbye for now.